Have you ever stood up and felt a sudden wobble in your knees, or noticed your legs just don't seem to have the power they used to? What if the reason wasn't just another birthday, but something you believe is healthy, sitting right there in your fruit bowl? Many of us are told to eat more fruit for a long and healthy life. But as we move past 60, our bodies change. The way we process sugar becomes less efficient, and what was once a healthy choice can start to undermine our strength. This isn't about causing alarm. It's about giving you the knowledge to protect your mobility. Let's start with a summertime favorite, watermelon. It feels so light and hydrating, but for our bodies, it can act more like liquid sugar. Watermelon sends blood sugar levels soaring. With a glycemic index so high, it can raise blood sugar even faster than a piece of white bread. This sudden rush causes a cascade of insulin, which then crashes. That crash isn't just a fleeting feeling of tiredness. It's a moment when your muscles are actively being deprived of the stable, steady energy they need to repair themselves and maintain their mass. Think of your muscles like a finely tuned engine that needs a steady supply of gasoline. Watermelon is like pouring a gallon of fuel in all at once and then running the tank dry. This cycle of flood and drought, repeated over time, can contribute to a noticeable feeling of weakness and fatigue in the legs. So, does this mean no more watermelon? Not at all. The secret is in how you eat it. Think of it as a special treat, with a small portion paired with protein and healthy fats, like a chicken salad or a scoop of cottage cheese. The protein and fat act as a buffer, forcing your body to digest the sugar more slowly and preventing that jarring spike. Next, let's talk about fruit juice. That glass of 100% natural orange juice feels like a dose of sunshine, but it may be dimming the strength in your legs. When a fruit is juiced, the protective fiber is stripped away. But it's not just the fiber that's lost. You also lose many of the vital phytonutrients and antioxidants locked in the pulp and skin. What's left is essentially sugar water. Without fiber to slow it down, the sugar hits your system like a tidal wave. In fact, scientific studies have highlighted just how serious this is, linking regular juice consumption to higher insulin resistance and faster leg muscle loss in older adults compared to those who eat whole fruits. Insulin resistance means your body's cells start to ignore the signal from insulin to absorb sugar for energy. The sugar is left floating in your bloodstream, causing damage, while your muscles are essentially left starving. The solution here is simple. Instead of drinking the fruit, eat it. If you're craving a refreshing drink, try infusing water with slices of lemon or a handful of muddled berries. Now let's head to the pantry and look at canned fruit. Those peaches in heavy syrup are bathing in a solution that works against your body, often high fructose corn syrup. This drives inflammation right to our joints. On top of that, the canning process itself can destroy vital nutrients like vitamin C, potassium, and folate. This is a critical loss. Vitamin C is a building block for the collagen that cushions your joints. Potassium helps prevent muscle cramps, and folate is key for cell repair. This isn't just a theory. Research has found a strong connection between a high intake of these syrupy fruits and a significantly increased risk of developing mobility limitations. This creates a perfect storm where you are consuming pro-inflammatory sugars while also being robbed of the very nutrients your joints need to fight that inflammation. Instead of fruit in syrup, make frozen fruit your pantry staple. Always check the label. If it says in syrup, it's best to leave it on the shelf. Let's discuss a snack often found in healthy trail mixes: raisins. These are tiny, concentrated nuggets of sugar. This triggers a process called glycation, leading to compounds called AGEs, or advanced glycation end products. To understand AGEs, think of a soft, fresh piece of bread. It's flexible. Now toast it. The heat and sugars turn it brown, stiff, and brittle. AGEs do something similar to your flexible internal tissues, like the collagen in your joints and blood vessels, making them stiff. This is what contributes to that feeling of creaky knees or a lack of flexibility when you bend down. To make matters worse, many raisins are processed with vegetable oils or sulfites, which can be another source of inflammation for sensitive individuals. And it's not just the dried version. Whole grapes, while full of antioxidants, are also very high in fructose and easy to overeat. For some individuals, especially those managing joint pain, the high fructose can contribute to uric acid buildup. Uric acid can form tiny, sharp crystals in joint fluid, which is a major source of discomfort, particularly in the knees, ankles, and feet. The best approach? Enjoy a small handful of grapes, and always pair them with cheese or walnuts to slow down that sugar release. Another fruit that can be tricky is pineapple. It's one of the highest fructose fruits you can eat. Your liver acts as a traffic controller for fructose. When it's overwhelmed, it diverts that excess fructose into fat storage, which can lead to a fatty liver and trigger inflammation throughout your entire body. Indeed, multiple studies suggest a direct link between high fructose diets and a much greater risk of developing lower body frailty. This frailty isn't just weakness. It's the kind of physical vulnerability that makes a simple trip on an uneven sidewalk a serious fall risk, or makes carrying a bag of groceries feel like a monumental task. And while you might hear about pineapple's anti-inflammatory enzyme, bromelain, research suggests its effect doesn't outweigh the impact of the high sugar, especially from canned or juiced pineapple. A wonderful alternative is papaya, which is lower in sugar and gentler on your system. Just a quick pause. If these insights are helping you rethink your diet in a positive way, please take a moment to give this video a like. It lets us know we're on the right track. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on more tips to help you stay strong and mobile. Now, what about the mango? A perfectly ripe, soft mango is a delight, but its sugar content skyrockets, with a single cup containing over 45 grams of sugar. That high sugar load accelerates the glycation we just discussed, creating those inflammatory ages that harden the collagen in your joints, making them feel less cushioned and more prone to aches after a simple walk. The key with mango is to eat it when it's still slightly firm, and pairing it with a food like Greek yogurt or a handful of walnuts turns it from a potential problem into a balanced, enjoyable treat. Finally, let's talk about the banana. A soft, brown-spotted banana is very high in sugar and can cause a rapid blood sugar spike. Furthermore, research has directly linked high glycemic diets to lower quadriceps strength and poorer balance control in older adults. That post-banana energy crash can leave your legs feeling heavy and unresponsive, making physical activities like gardening or climbing stairs feel much more difficult than they should. Furthermore, bananas lack some key nutrients for muscle function, like magnesium and a full profile of amino acids. And a gentle but important note. For anyone with kidney function concerns, it's wise to be mindful of high potassium intake from sources like bananas, as it can sometimes lead to muscle fatigue. The best strategy is to choose bananas that are still a bit green at the tips. They contain more resistant starch. This special fiber isn't digested right away. It travels to your large intestine, where it becomes food for your good gut bacteria. These healthy bacteria, in turn, help regulate your blood sugar and reduce inflammation. A healthy gut is directly linked to lower overall inflammation in the body, which further protects your joints and muscles. And always pair a banana with a healthy fat like peanut butter or almonds to completely change how your body processes it. It's understandable to feel worried when a go-to food might have downsides. The goal is to empower you with information. By making these small adjustments, you give your legs the foundation they need to stay strong, stable, and ready to carry you through a vibrant, active life. Before you go, please share in the comments which of these simple swaps you're most excited to try. We truly learn so much from this community. If you found this information valuable, please give this video a thumbs up and consider sharing it with a friend who might also benefit from these insights. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're the first to know when we release a new video. As always, remember to consult with your doctor or a registered dietitian for advice tailored to your personal health needs. Thank you so much for watching, and take wonderful care of yourselves.